Hey guys, I'm Steve.
I'm Naz.
In today's video, we take you shopping for a van and decide between the Promaster, Sprinter and Transit. We also start the conversion by removing the floor, fitting the windows and installing insulation under the floor.
We knew we wanted a van to convert instead of a regular RV, but we were not sure of which van to go with, so we went to have a look at some options. The first van we looked at was a Ford Transit.
Quite high, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good height.
Reach your hand up, so you can't even...
space you have in the back.
Cool, okay.
Lots of room.
So that's quite... Lift your hand up.
We liked the high roof, but we were not so happy with the width. Because once you build cabinets, it can feel really packed inside.
5, 6 and a half.
1, 2,
11,
12.
Most important part of a car for a girl is a mirror. This doesn't have any.
So what do you think so far of the Transit?
So far, this is my favorite one.
This is the first one you've seen?
This is the first one.
Okay.
It's nice and high, it's wide.
So I think
nice
the next one we're going to see is a Ram Promaster, and I think it's going to be longer and wider, but this is really nice and high. So let's go see the Ram Promaster.
The second van we looked at was a Promaster. Actually, we looked at more than just one Promaster.
Yeah, that we'll take out. Yeah. So this is the 159 wheelbase. Okay.
There's a million of these things.
Nice, look, we have space for 2 cups of water and 1 cup of coffee.
Our Promasters.
Yeah, so this is high roof extended. So let's go see inside.
We like the boxy shape and the width compared to the Ford Transit.
So this is wider. This is a little bit shorter.
I don't know, because after you add the insulation on the top...
You've still got enough. You add insulation there. You want to buy one with 2 seats, otherwise you've got to pay for a single seat. So what do you think?
It doesn't have a mirror either.
Doesn't have a mirror.
No joke. It's nice and high. It's almost like if you were sitting in one of those big trucks.
So the thing to avoid, if you're going to have swivel seats, is to avoid this double seat, because you don't want to replace that.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's wider
and longer.
Longer.
It's a little bit shorter on the height.
I don't know how it would be after we added like insulation on the floor and insulation on the top.
We looked at a Sprinter van. The width was almost the same as the Ford Transit one, but still quite narrow for us.
3 feet longer, yeah. So this is extended. The roof is the same height.
Same height.
And the width is the same, except this is longer.
Yeah, this is... How'd you find it?
It's not as high up as the Ram Promaster.
Yes.
Probably this is the lowest down and further back. Probably the Ford Transit is a little bit further and up.
Yeah.
The Ram Promaster is very much up, and you don't feel like you've got too much in front of you, which is also nice. The cost for this is about 55,000 Canadian for the shorter 144 wheelbase and the high roof. If you want the longer 170 wheelbase and the high roof, that's about 2,000 more. So
Let's see. No mirrors anywhere.
no mirror.
Despite the height, the Promaster won our hearts because of the width and the straight walls, so we went for a test drive.
Yeah, we will test drive it today. I must say it feels very soft. I like how high it is. I love it. You can see the road very well.
So what do you think?
What do you think? You were the driver.
Drives rather smoothly.
It's nice and very high.
Yeah.
I like that. It's very high.
We have to see whether we can afford it.
If you guys watching this video is because we bought it.
Well, not
Emergency.
necessarily. What do you guys think? Should we get it or not?
Yeah, we ended up buying the 159 wheelbase Promaster. Yoo!
So we got the van. The van came with a bulkhead. We are just trying to rip off the floor because we can't put any insulation in there.
The van came with a floorboard and we wanted it out because we needed room for insulation. Removing it was quite a pain and took us several hours.
We are here at Home Depot. It's past 9 p.m. now, and we can get to do whatever we need to do. Seems like they are succeeding to take off the floor. After we get the floor out, we can finally get to install the passenger seats, which are removable.
Yeah, we bought extra removable passenger seats. We successfully removed the floorboard, but we left it in just for the time being. Now it was time to do away with the partition dividing the front from the back of the van. The floorboard wasn't pure wood, and we wanted our van to be as natural as possible, so we didn't want to use it in the build.
Look what we've got behind us.
Plywood for the floor.
We got it cut just now.
We placed the floorboard over the brand new plywood and traced around with a pen or a pencil, I don't remember. This made it easier to cut the plywood properly with as few mistakes as possible. During the process, we also had a look at professionally converted vans just to get some ideas, and doing this allowed us to have a rough idea of what to do in our van as well as how much room we had for the build.
Small sink.
Look here, Naz. Look how this basin comes down to have a sink.
Yeah,
I see. That's very nice. So this probably comes out. Yeah, this probably comes out about.
Our van had no back windows at all, so we purchased and installed our own. We went with CR Lawrence windows, and figuring how to install them was a bit tricky at the beginning. We used the inside frame for the window to draw a template of the hole on the cardboard box.
So the problem with measuring according to the frame is this goes up and down. You'll have a piece at the bottom which has probably not been accurate.
I know everything seems easier on YouTube, but installing these things was no easy job.
Well, this side had a supporting bar like that. So basically what you have to do is you take a hacksaw blade and you cut that in that, and then you can pull it down and rip the other off.
The template helped us to see where to cut the hole. We want to do a full video on how to install the windows, so if you're interested, let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our email list and Telegram for notifications of upcoming videos, since YouTube does not do a good job at notifying you guys every time we release something. Measure twice, cut once, because you cannot undo mistakes when it comes to cutting holes.
This is Vanlife.
Yeah, we are parked at Safeway parking lot now.
We thought the hardest part was over, but now it's time to remove the rubber glue on the floor. They use this thing to glue the floorboard down, and it's a pain to get it out. We have no idea of what this thing really is, so if you know, just tell us in the comments down below. As you can see, we tried different tools to lift those things up. It took us a few days to successfully clear most of the spots. Steve did a great job cutting the new floorboards. Just to remind you that we used the factory floorboard as a template. Right now we are cutting holes to fit the rails for the removable passenger seats that we installed. I used some dollar store acrylic over the rails, and then we placed the plywood over the rails to be imprinted. Right here we are making insulated sandwiches for the floor. I know that a lot of people just go for foam boards, but for us, right there, it wasn't an option. We didn't want to deal with lots of chemicals that could off gas, so we came up with these blocks instead. For them, we used Insulate and Reflectix. If you would like a full video on how to make them, let us know in the comments below. Also, let us know what you think about insulating the floor. A lot of people think it's unnecessary. Others say you should do it. Please share some thoughts with us. We would really appreciate it. We covered all the scratches with anti-rust paint to avoid rust, obviously. Scratches are one of the most dangerous things in your van because they will break into tons of rust as soon as moisture hits them, and you don't want that to happen. We are just brushing over everything we did in the van. If you guys want any details of every part of this build that we are showing on the video, please let us know in the comments down below. We maybe went overboard here, but we numbered all the insulated blocks as well as the wooden beams, so we knew where to put what. I also had it all written down in my book, just in case we had to remove them for whatever reason. That's Steve and my stepdad trying to figure out where the shower pan as well as the drain hole should go. Now it was time to glue down the wooden beams, and you are seeing Steven and my stepdad gluing them using some construction adhesive. I forgot to mention that we coated all the beams with water-based varnish to avoid mold. Of course, you want to do that. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any tips of advice, please share them in the comments down below. We really appreciate, because we are still in a conversion process. Actually, this is just the first video of many, so stay tuned in our channel. We have many other videos of our travels around the world as well. And if you want to keep updated, we will drop the links in the description below for our Telegram group, right?
And email updates. Be sure to sign up for email updates. YouTube doesn't always inform you of when a new video is posted.
No. We catch you guys later. Keep well, God bless, and bye-bye.
Bye.